Good morning, family. It's me, Coach 67 Sports TV. Shout out to the awesome and amazing LDBC, Langston Broadcasting Community. Shout out to Louisiana All-American Sports Network. And shout out to the greatest university in the world, the Southern University, home of the mighty Jaguars. To be truthful, last night I didn't even do a post-game reaction because that's how highly upset and agitated I was. For individuals that know me personally, where I'm from is closer to Nicholls State than it is actually to Southern. In fact, there was actually a few Nicholls State fans that was sitting in my area because I always sit on the away side, which is the east side of A.W. Mumford Stadium. In fact, that was someone that sat behind me that I didn't know him personally, but he knew where I was from, and he had family members that is from my area. And of course, he's a Nicholls State fan. You know, that's one thing about me. Individuals that really know me. The fact that I went to Southern University, like if their mascot is like Colonels or Rebels or Confederates, for me, you might as well be a Nazi as far as I'm concerned. Now, I know some people go, like, man, it's just sports. That's the way I roll. I mean, like, either take it or leave it. But anyway, we knew Nicholls State was a huge favorite going into yesterday's game. But, you know, for Southern University to just lay down and get their heads kicked in, to me, is absolutely unacceptable. It kind of goes to show you how far the program has fallen. Man, it's sad. It's pathetic. They lost to Nicholls State 51-7. Nicholls State is not that effing good. I'm not sorry about what I'm saying. I'm 100% unapologetic. You know, we knew that Nicholls State is an upper echelon Southern Conference team. Southern lost to McNeese State, more than likely probably be a bottom of the barrel Southern Conference team. But even with that being said, it goes to show you how HBCUs and the SWAC in particular, they struggle when they play against PWIs, and I don't know why. I don't understand. I mean, truthfully speaking, I'm thinking Nicholls State is going to be some phenomenal team that's going to overpower, you know, Southern or whatever the case may be. They're just a basic, fundamental spread team. On offense, they run spread. You know, defense, you know, they kind of mixed it up, but they primarily was a 4-2-5 defense. I mean, it wasn't nothing like really to write home about. I mean, their quarterback, you know, of course, he's a white quarterback. He's fundamentally sounding basic. You know, he go through his progressions quickly, make the right read, whatever. The offensive line blocked. The running backs, you know, the black running back, number 22, he ran hard. White running back, he ran hard too. But, I mean, they're nothing special. On defense, this was the killer part. I mean, they ripped the ball out a lot instead of tackling. Southern, and on the opposite end of the spectrum, they couldn't do anything right. Two Southern running backs fumbled the ball. I think Kobe Dillon and Kendrick Grimes, like literally, Nicholls State defenders, like literally just ripped the ball out of their hands while they were running the ball. Pathetic. Noah, I hate to sound so harsh and so brutal. If I say he was trash or he was a terrible quarterback, at this point, that would be an understatement. I see why he was behind Harold Blood last year, because truthfully speaking, Harold Blood is a better quarterback than him, and that ain't saying nothing for him. I mean, he might have been all-universe or all-world in New York State, but here at Southern University, he is a trash quarterback. If I was just to kind of just rank the best Southern University quarterbacks I've seen in my lifetime, with Eric Randall being one and Quincy Reshaw and on down the line, truthfully speaking, Noah is at the complete bottom of that list. I think Harold Blood is better than him. I think Marcus Jacob is better than him. J.C. Lewis better than him. Like, he is like the worst of the worst. I'll probably say maybe Fisher might be the only quarterback that might be below. I mean, quarterback that I saw play at Southern that might be below Noah at this point. Noah, I mean, truthfully speaking, Terrence Graves does not need to start him another game. He does not need to take another snap at Southern University. I've seen enough. At this point, you just might as well put Zay in as your starting quarterback. If he's not healthy, he's not ready to go, make Jalen Woods your starting quarterback, make Angelo Izzard Jr. the backup whenever Zay comes back. He could resume his starting spot. If it was me, I would demote Noah to fourth string, and I'm unapologetic in that. In terms of the head coach situation, I'm not even gonna lie. The issue with Southern University, from a football program standpoint, they have fallen so far. We at the point now where truthfully, like the program is, if it's an NFL team, you easily get in the top 5 pick in the draft, easy. Now, the only way, in my mind, Coach Terrence Graves and staff could recover from this thorough beatdown that they got last night from Nicholls State is if you go undefeated in SWAC, you run the table, you win the SWAC championship, and you win the Celebration Bowl, which I really don't see none of that happening, to be truthful. I'm going to be honest with you. Getting your head kicked in 51-7, that's the kind of loss that gets you fired, in my opinion. Where I sit at on the west side, fans were agitated. I'm going to be truthful, Some of the fans already calling for Terrence Graves' job. I can't really say I disagree. I know a lot of people will be like, well, Coach, you need at least a couple recruiting classes to kind of get your players in, to put your imprint on a program. But the point of it is the program is gradually just dwindling. The fan base and the support is not what it once was because you're not excelling. Your program is mediocre at this point. And truthfully speaking, the problem is the point you were last year. Like, in all actuality, either you're the exact same team as you were last year. Really, truthfully speaking, probably a little bit worse. Not a little bit, you're worse than you were last year this time. So that's the problem. For everybody that was on Eric Dooley, I mean, so far, Terrence Graves, he's a worse head coach than Eric Dooley was. Now, I know a lot of people might be like, well, they're Eric Dooley players, but even with that being said, still in all, I mean, this was pathetic. I mean, Southern couldn't do anything right. The offensive line couldn't block. They couldn't run the ball. They couldn't pass the ball. When Noah did throw a couple good passes, Quay Davis dropped 2 passes. Then you already down 38-0. He threw a couple chunk passes down the field. You move the ball down the field, get in the red zone, you throw an interception. Nicholls score again, you up 38-0. Then you turn around, do the same thing. Couple chunk plays, get the ball on the field. Then you throw an interception inside the 5-yard line. Like, this dude, he's trash as a head coach. I'm sorry, he's trash as a quarterback. Terrence Graves is trash as a head coach as far as I'm concerned at this point. Because, like, the adjustments, like, dude, I'd have been gave Noah the hook. I mean, Jalen Woods and Angelo Izzard Jr., they couldn't have played no worse than Noah played. If he the best quarterback you got with Zay being hurt, that ain't saying nothing for the rest of your quarterbacks. Your offensive line trash, defense. The thing about it is the defense decent, but first drive of the game, like Nicholls State literally went straight down the field and scored a touchdown. Like, no special effects, just straight up and down, just basic. Line up in the spread, couple run plays, boom, 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 throw a slant to the wide receiver. I mean, he ran a good route. He was wide open. And that's the thing about it. Too many times during the course of the game, you see Nicholls State wide receivers completely just wide open. And it just was sad, man. I mean, and then your offense trash, so your defense got to live on the field. Like, it's pathetic, you know what I'm saying? And, before I close this video, I want to give a major shout-out to Desmond Allen. I want to give a major shout-out to Roddy Norris II. And just everybody that rocks with me, that supports me, especially those individuals that have been supporting me since day one. I'm still a little bit agitated about the way Southern lost. Hopefully they could beat Texas Southern next week. And you definitely want to beat Alcorn State because you have so many people from Natchez that live in Baton Rouge. Like, you definitely need to win for homecoming. But that's it for this video. If you saw any value in this video, like the video, share the video, comment in the comment section, subscribe to the channel. Also, click the notification bell so you can be alerted anytime I post any new videos. Go check out my brother, Jared 11 Green, on his show today, 3:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, the Southern Baller Show. We're going to talk about some college football, some NFL football, so on and so forth. Also, go check out my brother Brent Fox on his channel, on his show. It's Just Me, starring Brent Fox. And lastly, go check out my brother Cadillac Red Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. Supreme Beast Boxing Talk is his main channel. If you're a boxing fan like myself, you're a member of the LDBC, you support the LDBC, go check out his channel. However, on his backup channel, Supreme Beast After Hours, every Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, 8:30 Eastern, because he's on the East Coast. Him and 503 Line and myself, we do this show called The Coach's Playbook. Go check that out. Of course, I have the links in my channel for, a lot of content creators I rock with, I follow, I support. Of course, these 3 channels being 3 of them. I'll catch y'all on the rebound. I'll be probably more than likely dropping some more like videos from last night's game. I'll catch y'all on rebound. Y'all have a blessed, phenomenal day. Peace and blessings.